Hey Scorpio, how's it going? Happy September. So yeah, this is going to be your September reading. The format is the same as last month, so if you have any questions or anything like that, you know, hit your girl up. Although I feel like if you've seen any of these before, then you already know what's up. All right. So, already got 2 oracle cards for you. All right, okay. Someone may be focused on the self. And then we're going to pull out your big old tarot card. So this is going to be the major theme for you for the month. I mean, of course, time is all relative, so take from it what you will. Sorry. Now I'm done. Ooh. So, I get overwhelmed. But I don't get overwhelmed and like you can't do anything. Lots of ideas, lots of things to do. And you ready to throw some of these wands down. And I say that because time to go is one of the cards. So you might be over a situation as well. It might be something that's just stressful for you. But also time to go could be that like maybe it's time for you to move on from something. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes when things are too much work and no result, it's for a reason. Oh shit. Dang, I shouldn't have came out the gate like that. Heartbreak and harmony. It's like between the two. It might be a cycle or a ride that you're sick of, that you're ready to get out of. Because you realize it's a situation you forced your... Ooh, yeah. And with these wands, I peep. You want to get off this merry-go-round, you leaving it. You're like, hey, this situation that was... It's not so much heartbreaking as that it's like as good as it is as bad as it is. God damn, it was gonna really be hard for me to get that out. Also, you the Queen of Wands. It's like, you're like, what the fuck? Like, why am I doing this? Dang, that was clear. Why am I doing this? How does it serve me? Okay, I just want to see. And with the yin card too, it's like, because yin is the next card. And I don't know. It's almost like you leave, and it seems like it'd be like a big ass dramatic thing, but it's not. It's like moving on from a situation just makes, I don't know. If it was that big of a deal, you probably shouldn't be feeling that peaceful after leaving it, if that makes sense. Like, if it was that devastating. But, okay, I want to see what kind of situation is this person leaving. Might have been a lot of conflict involving, like, a work situation that you just... It's like a work situation you can't either work, and it's like a hostile work environment. So it could be a hostile work environment as one, and you're like, fuck this, I'm out. It could also be a relationship. Okay. It might be a hostile work environment, right? Where you're, you can't get past, it's like a dead-end job. Boom. It's a dead-end job, and no matter how much you try to change things and shit like that, you only get this far. It could be the same thing for a romantic relationship as well. It could also be that there's a whole lot of noise surrounding this fucked up connection, and it just doesn't even make sense. Because the thing is, the Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck when I was talking about that. Maybe a situation where you're constantly being forced to accept the bare minimum, and like it ain't even that. Like it's just like some shit. They're offering you nothing as if it's like a big thing. Damn. I'm sorry. If it's a job, the people are evil. If it's a person, shit, they got problems. This one flew out. You're not stressed about it no more. That's that God's plan kind of energy. So, okay. So you're not stressed out about people not offering you this big cup anymore. If that's happened, you've moved on from that. And the thing is, I have like the Six of Swords and I have a bunch of different decks, right? But this Six of Swords like back to it moving away, whereas the other one is like, I have one that's like moving forward. You're moving on from that. I think it's moving on from the mentality about being stressed out about it, and that you're more balanced in how you feel about those things. It could be, I also get that with this 10 of Wands, that can also be excitement. Like, a lot of people are so like, oh, like they get really, or like the 8 of Wands to me is like anxiety because you're excited about something, or anxiety because you're inspired. The 10 of Wands could be holding on in anticipation. That could be something. Anyway, this other one that's big for you is the Yin card. But it's like stillness. I get like sacred stillness. If you're into a fire sign, I don't know why these are all up. It's like as soon as you kind of get into like your bossiness, they see the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, but it's like you kind of like go into yourself, right? And you're like, I got this shit inside of me. Like this is in me, in my heart. Like what I got to offer. Like at bare minimum, I'm out here offering abundance and harmony and peace. Like, please get with the winning team. This fool's over here like, sorry, but I just feel like this, thing about plans is that, if you plan it way too long, you mess it up. Plans all well and good until shit start working with you. Yeah, this King of Wands is over here silently waiting to make a move, right? It's like these, like King of Wands is like if these are bushes, King of Wands is back here like, right? Seeing all this shit you're doing. And maybe you feel the King of Wands looking and you're like, eh. But yeah, keep it cool, keep it cute. But what's going on with you, Scorpio? Because that's not the only thing. It could be too that maybe you feel like your opportunity, like let's say you've been working on something, you feel like eyes on you, you feel people kind of seeing that you're popping like with like this artwork or your business or something, and it's like it ain't happened yet though. You haven't broke yet, hasn't popped yet, and it's a little stressy, right? It's okay though. Patience. So let's get into your advice for the month on this one. Also, too, I'm going to say this, like, if you're overwhelmed with ideas and you haven't been doing anything, yeah, start getting it done. Go through them 10 wands. Like, if, like, you feel like you have all these ideas, but, like, you haven't done anything, it's part of the reason why you're overwhelmed. So, you know, start dealing with them. You might not even have to act on some of the ideas. One of those things you're learning from heartbreak. I mean, shit. It's like love-themed heart this month, I guess. I mean, okay, Scorpio, so what you learn? Oh, I just noticed the little dog for the first time. I never noticed this dog in this card. Wisdom and heartache. I think you realize that, like, kind of continuously focusing on this situation outside of yourself, you're really fighting kind of like this 5 of Wands, like you're kind of jumping into this fold of the whole shit, that it could have been stopping you from seeing these two things. Like, this is actually who you are. It's what you bring to the table. You have like, people like, I have class. It's not that. It's that you have poise, you have strength. It's like, if you're gonna go out, if you're gonna run into battle, like, you really gonna run into battle. You're not gonna be running into battle over no stupid shit, not like everybody else. So that's part of it. It could also be that, like, let's say you're vying to get a position or a role. It's like you can't, you don't want to lower yourself to, like, become popular, if that makes sense. Like, if you're this Queen of Pentacles, Strength card kind of person, it's like, you know how to keep your emotions in check, You know how to wait for things to come into fruition. You know how to nurture things and be decent to other people, animals, things, and all that. You know all this shit. You know how to, you have the wisdom to handle this. And you see how the light's coming out the book. It's like, you know what's up, right? But what is it? It's slow going. Maybe there's like people around you who may be getting accolades or recognition, even though like they really haven't done more than the bare minimum in order to like get that, is what I get. But also, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to other people. So if you're doing that, that's on you. Like, comparing yourself to other people is only going to leave you unhappy. Some other people don't know or give a shit that you're comparing them. They don't. So don't even do that to yourself. Yeah. It's a Magician card, awareness, and then patience and planning. Maybe you feel like you know this situation is going to take time, and you're just like, but I still want to do it when I want to do it. I want it to happen when I want it to happen. And I can tell you, just because you put in a lot of hard work into something doesn't mean that shit's going to break when you want it to. It'd be great if it did, but I mean, that's life. With this patience and planning, what are you planning though? And maybe also too, the universe has something planned for you. There's gonna be a change to your situation. Death and judgment. The Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. For like, I don't even know, because I feel like a lot of people who watch these videos don't even aren't trying to have kids, but I don't know. You might be there might be a significant investment towards this leap of faith that you've been wanting to take, you've been wanting somebody else to take. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Could be trying to make a little fool, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Maybe somebody might be trying to have a kid as well. Could be the other thing. Someone could have been waiting and planning on having a baby or trying. So that could be a thing. Don't get frustrated if that's what you want. Whether it be a few years in the future if you're actively trying. I don't know. That's for like a select whomever, I guess. So yeah, don't give up. The other thing is that it's like, oh, that could be why it's like you keep seeing this happen for everybody else. Maybe it's like you see other people getting things you feel like you deserve, but you'll get them. You just gotta stop worrying about them other people. And also figure out what it is, or like what that version of life looks like for you. Because shit, you could be unhappy because you're trying to do something in a way that was never really meant for you to begin with. Let's see. Is there anything else? Was it that upside down? It was upside down. You might end up being okay with the situation. So Justice card in reverse, right? So it could be blocked. It might be a situation where a decision was made and you felt like the shit was unfair. But like, you go here. Like, pretty much the choice that was made ultimately made this wheel continue to turn for you. Like, if you had gotten what you wanted in that situation the first go round when this first started spinning, it wouldn't have ended up like how it's gonna end up. And I say that, and then at the bottom of the shuffle, like at the bottom of the deck, is the Six of Wands. So yeah, I don't know. The concept of divine timing is annoying as hell. I know it's annoying as hell to think about the concept of divine timing if you want something to happen. But like, sometimes you can only see in retrospect that if you had gotten what you wanted when you wanted it, it would not have turned out how you actually needed it to be. So, sorry to about that, but I don't know. I feel like I'm over here telling you to chill, and that's the last thing you're supposed to tell somebody to chill when they really don't want to chill. But sorry, Scorpio, it is what it is. We're all out here stuck in the house wanting what we want. But you're gonna get your recognition that you deserve. Just stop focusing on like what other people are doing or like what you think other people have. I don't even think they have it. Like your imagination is probably much better than their real life. But yeah, that's it. Hope it was a good read. Have a good September. And I'll see you later, okay? Bye.